got him.
Awesome. Woo! I feel like I'm in Alaska or something. It's a fatty. It's great. This is a great fish.
All right.
Aboard is coming aboard.
Today we're faced with a little bit of weather consideration, and we're going to be fishing our home waters. And we're going to be fishing right behind sockeye this morning, and we're fishing for rainbows and for dollies. And they should be in good numbers here. You know, this is a good spawning area. And so we're going to be fishing right behind them, and we're going to be using a bead, which this is basically a fertilized looking egg. And then we're going to use about a number 5 split shot, a small hook, and a strike indicator. Tie the hook in there. I usually just use a simple fisherman's knot. And then about a foot to 16 inches up is your split shot. And this might be a little bit heavy right now. We might have to adjust this a little bit. You definitely don't want it dragging on the bottom, but you definitely want it tapping the bottom. I'm pinning this bead up because it tends to work better. I usually have it about 1 inch above the hook. And then the strike indicator. Double the depth of the hole that you're fishing in, so you have to adjust these now and again. And there you have it. Basic staple of fall fishing in Alaska. So let's come on over here, have a look. All along these shallows and on the sides of the current, you're going to see where the red salmon are kind of pooled up. And just behind those are going to be where you're going to find the trout and the dollies. You know, so yeah, you start looking at them and look into the water behind these salmon, and you will start to pick up those shapes. They're pretty camouflaged, honestly. Probably up here is probably even a better spot to look for them.
So cool.
Fish right to where that water is coming in, and then let it drift through those.
Through these guys?
Yeah, let it drift to see if we can get through them without snagging into them. But
ooh, what happens if we snag into them?
Then you have to deal with it then.
You have to deal with it, he says. I'll deal with it. All right, we'll just see how we deal with it. This is one of those tests of human character. You just deal with it.
You see that rainbow right there behind?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
There's one on the inside here. That's a nice fish. Perfect, that's a good spot right there.
Look at that guy over there. Hey, come on, let's see a good fight. That's right.
All right. This
come
looks
right
like a
up?
dolly.
Oh, nice.
We got a dolly here, and they're, very popular sport fish in Alaska. This is an average size fish for this area. He's still looking a little skinny. That's probably why he was hitting, trying to get some food. But we'll let him go here. Oh, that's a nice one.
All right, what do we have? Let's take a peek. This one was really close into this inside shelf.
Yeah, they hang in some really shallow water. You'd be surprised. You'd think that they'd be vulnerable to the eagles, but
Right?
I don't think they're all that worried about
They're
it.
camoed pretty well. I'm having a hard time seeing them.
Looks like a dolly.
Hey, Dolly. Nice. Ooh, this one's really pretty.
Yeah, I think that they're getting a little closer to their spawning colors as they, you start to pick up more white on the fins. And yeah, we have another dolly here. You can start seeing the spawning colors on his fins and whatnot, and he's starting to get a little bit of color in his nose, and they'll turn bright orange here in the next couple of weeks and getting closer to their spawning time. All right, let's do another one here.
Nice. Pretty. Fun. Alaska's all right.
See if we can get the big one.
It's pretty neat in the shallow creek to see them from beginning to end and then release.
Yeah.
There's a good fish. That was neat. Bright colored, beautiful dolly. And bye-bye. Thanks for having me in your fine state of Alaska. I heart A-K. Yep. Okay. That was cool. That was full on sight casting, targeting, and it's so satisfying. It's so neat.
Did you pick him up right in the middle there?
Yeah, it was really cool. We picked him out, saw him, kind of did like a flip and it landed a little bit off of his nose, and he just turned and shot and just like sucked it like in a second. It was so
Took
neat.
it, yeah, they're fast.
Super fast. It was neat. That was fun.
Sight fishing is some of the funnest you can do.
It's cool.
Tordrillo Mountain Lodge is very special compared to a lot of other places, is that it's 4 or 5-star lodge. None of us are really roughing it, but you're still disconnected from the world. We're remote, we're away from the concrete, the cars, all that hustle bustle, and it is still untouched. I can't recall anyone that's left here that hasn't been completely blown away. To be able to go out fishing all day, get soaked in the rain if it's raining, if it's buggy, get hit by mosquitoes, and they get to come back to a nice dry lodge with good music playing, good food being prepared, and a sauna and a hot tub to hang out in. You get the best of both worlds. Even when we have bad weather and people can't go fly and they're just here at the lodge all day or fishing the waters close by because we can't fly, they still have a great time.
Oops. Wow, that was a big fish. Might as well catch that one first.
You got him.
Woo! This is the toughest of all. I mean, the kickiest. Kickiest? Is that a word? It has a kick. This fish has a kick to it.
They're pretty healthy right now, these fish.
That's the prettiest one we've caught today.
Yeah, it's got a little more red to it.
Nice.
That's a, that one's getting even closer to spawning colors. You're starting to see a little more color to it on the edges of the fins and the belly, and I'd say he's about a 20-inch, 22-inch fish. Nice fish.
I like how in Alaska, a 20-inch fish is a real 20-inch fish. Other than sometimes in Montana, we cheat a little bit. Oh, that was fun. Cool.
All right. Now you're getting the hang of it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, now I can see them better.
Yeah, when you first got here, it's hard to, they're just that gray. And then the rainbows, like I said, they're dark. You know, that's how you can tell the difference. You got the gray of the dollies, and then like that rainbow down there that's underneath the bank that I said is next to impossible, but I think you should try for him because he's a nice one. But they're dark colored because of those black spots on their back. They when you look down on them, they look a little differently. Oh yeah.
Whoa,
what is that?
Okay, he's gonna run me to the lake.
Nice one.
Good grief. Can you get a look at it? What is it?
It's a big dolly.
Wow. Oh yeah. We've got a runner. We got a runner. Oh, it's so fun. Another beautiful.
Nice fish.
Beautiful
That's a good
fish.
one. The big red one.
Oh wow.
Nice fish.
It really is. Let's get him out of this fast water here. Ah, cool.
I think it's the biggest one yet.
Yep, and the brightest, and the sassiest. It's got a little tood. Dolly with a tood.
Yeah, that's the nicest fish yet.
Wow.
It's in full color.
Bright. Fun to catch. Good stuff. So awesome morning this morning on Talachalitna Creek. We came in and it took a little bit of my eyes getting adjusted to picking out the fish we were targeting in here, but laid into the dollies, got some really big, beautiful dolly varden. They're moving up in here to spawn, and I won't say we totally got our fill, but we're pretty satisfied. So at this point, we're gonna switch the program up a little bit and go target some rainbows up the creek a little bit.
Hillary, give that a few more casts, and then there's a pair of salmon right here, and I can see a rainbow behind them.
Okay.
Kind of on the inside, they're on the shallow there. You got this mess here, you got to try to, that's exactly right where they're going to run, is right down into that. But there's one that's sitting right, let's see here, he's right there. There's a couple of those boulders, and he's sitting right there.
He's right between them.
Yeah, right
yep,
there.
I see him. I see the tail.
And then I've seen a couple of them down below, darting in and out down in there.
I could probably get it right on him.
That's right in there.
Yeah.
Ooh, come on.
Got him. Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice one.
That's a nice one. Good call on link. Woo! Cool. First rainbow in Alaska. All right. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Broke the seal. First rainbow in Alaska, and it's on.
The best part about what we do is it's truthful. I mean, we take a farm-to-bottle approach and truly make something that people enjoy.
When it is real and legitimate, that passion just becomes the reason why you stay late and why you do the things that other people don't want to do. We got to go out and toss a line every now and then because it keeps our souls straight.
We're 40 states, 3 countries, avid fly fishermen, good tasting stuff. It's a no-brainer.
Got some wind, got some rain, probably a couple bears watching me right now. Kind of liking the Alaskan vibe. Okay, it's a little better. Woo, take me across the river. I don't want it to get into that super fast stuff down there. What do we have?
I'd say it's a rainbow.
Feels like a
Yep,
rainbow.
it's a rainbow.
Cool. Now we're into rainbows. Pretty, look at that. Wow. That's nice. Oh, look at that color.
Yeah, they're really pretty up here. The leopard rainbows.
Gorgeous.
Really deep crimson stripes.
That's pretty.
Yeah, that's a beautiful fish. You can see that the real dense spots on the top, are really kind of a thing that we see up here in the Taucholet, and then the really deep crimson stripe. Those are resident fish.
Mike, thanks for having us out here because this is awesome.
Oh, you're welcome. Glad you got that fish. It's a beauty.
I know, really. Right on the
colors.
tail of this run, and picked up, just like you said, just below where all of those salmon are hanging out, wanted to get into their eggs. So really great. Ready to hit it. All right, thanks. Bye-bye.
All right, let's see if we can get another one out of here. I bet you there's a few more in this run.
Will do.
Yeah, that looks good. Nice.
Cool. That's great. Woo!
Jumper.
Job, little Frank Mouse. Boy, that is an exciting feeling. Skip
Anytime
that.
you have topwater on like that big of a fly is fun, huh?
Oh, yeah. Skipping that mouse across the surface and then just bah! This is a hungry rainbow if it wanted that big old mouse. Boy, that mouse just disappeared too. There was no chase or anything. It just exploded.
Just gulped it.
All right, you see that Smethurst mouse? Frank Smethurst tied up for MFC. Kind of did the trick over there. Beautiful rainbow. Did you see that take?
I did. It was
Yeah.
beautiful how he came in and just no hesitation.
The
And
colors.
you can fish 2 or 3 holes and not see anything, and then boom,
Yeah, love it.
beautiful fish.
Okay, off he goes. There it is.
All right.
Sweet. That was pretty slick. Boy, that is a satisfying thing.
Yeah, no, I mean, I know people that'll say, you can have bead fishing, and have the numbers, but I'll fish all day for a fish on a mouse.
Well, you can see why.
You can spend more time with it, and you have to cover more water, but just the action of being able to see what you're presenting out there and make it look like a mouse and then have it work for you is a very satisfying thing.
Definitely. And it's even satisfying to move a couple fish here and there and see you're kind of doing the right thing, but when it's actually take, set, hook, release, it's just,
It's pretty special.
especially in Alaska. Good job, Alaska.